All right, so in 6.1, we're going to be investigating personal loans. So the first thing is to brainstorm different places where you can get money and borrow money from. Um, you can look up online different options, but some of the main ones are going to obviously be a bank. There's also credit unions, uh, financial companies or financial institutions, as well as family. So if you have family members, you could also put friends if you're gonna trust your friends enough for that. Um, but you can borrow from family sometimes too. Some places charge more to borrow money from than others. In your opinion, which place in our list over here is going to be the most expensive to borrow from? I'd say a financial institution. So financial institution is kind of like money mart kind of thing. Uh, so financial. So they really want to make money off of you, so they're going to be the most expensive typically. Then it's usually a credit union, and the third one would be the bank. Now, depends on your family. You could put it anywhere in here if you want, but sometimes it's the lowest kind of a thing. Now, researching saving accounts and three types of personal loans from different financial institutions, this is going to be individually done. So I will not be doing that with you guys, but if you go online, you look up, just Google saving accounts and then types of personal loans, you will find a bunch of information. Stick to two different ones. So if you're going to do, let's say, Scotiabank, then look Scotiabank personal loan types and you'll find some information for that. So I will skip along over here to number 4, however, where Brett borrows $3,000 from a bank for his car, and he's told that his monthly payments will be $95.40 for 3 years. So here we're going to calculate the total amount that Brett will be repaying the bank. So if it's for 3 years, every single month, so how many times is he going to pay the bank? And then it's $95 each time. So you could calculate just 3 times 12 would give you 36. You could also do 95.40 every single month. So there's 12 months per year. And then it's 3 years. And this will give you 3,434.40. And then how much interest is he going to be paying on his loan? So he had borrowed 3,000, he's paying 3,434.40. So what is that difference? It is 434.40. So Brett is 17 and his bank requires him to have a co-signer, which is someone who signs the loan with you. Do you think the bank would accept Brett's 15-year-old brother as a co-signer? Yes, no, explain why. Um, the bank would not be accepting a 15-year-old because he is simply too young. Unless his younger brother has millions of dollars, they would not be accepting him. And that is because the responsibility of a co-signer would be to pay the loan. So if Brett can't make the payments, then the co-signer will make the payments. And then we're going to come over here and complete this table. So if you've borrowed $2,000, your monthly payment's 63.13 for 36 months. What is the total amount that you're going to repay? So really you're just doing 63.13 times 36, which will give you 2,272.68. And then you're going to see the total paid interest. So the 2,278.68 is what you're paying in total with the amount borrowed, like repaying that amount, but you've only borrowed 2,000. So the difference between those is going to be $272.68. And we're going to do the same thing here. So multiply 163.49 by 48. And you get 7,847.52. And the total interest paid is 1,347.52. Oh. And then here we have figuring out how many months you're paying. So if you're figuring out how many months you're paying, instead of doing 163.49 times 48 like we did in B, you're going to be doing 1 divided by the other. So I'm just going to put a little aside in the corner here. We have 100 times something gives us 4829.28. So we need to take this divided by 100 on either side. And then you'll get roughly 48 months. And then similarly, oh, I forgot here. And then here you are going to calculate the difference. So 4,829 different from 4,000. It's 829.28 here. And then over here, similar to what we just did, but we're finding a different kind of value, we're going to do 9,482.40 divided by 60 is going to give us 158.04. So that is the amount for each payment. And the difference between 9,482.40 and 7,500 is $1,982.40. Finally, here, the last question. Naria borrows $4,500 from her parents to buy her first car. They say that she can pay them $150 per month until the debt is paid. So how many months is it going to take her to pay that off? So she's doing a total of $4,500 divided by $150 per month. You'll get 30 months. And then how much will she have repaid her parents? Quite simply, it'll be the $4,500 because they did not ask for any interest. So the interest paid is $0. And then I will leave you to figure out that if she borrowed the money today, what day will she have repaid them? So when is 30 months from today?